The Bible calls us to be in season and out of season, prepared at all times to talk about the hope within us. That means we always have to be prepared. So, why do non Christians really struggle with this? Well, some of it is just the experience of suffering in the world. There's also the postmodern cultural context that we live in, where we're hyper individualistic. And there's tends to be this belief that there is no objective truth or truth really at all, only subjective truth or my truth. And here's where you get the phrase, well, that's your truth. I have my truth. Live your truth. So, this idea that you can just create or live within your own personal opinions or preferences and call that your truth, but also denying that there is a larger scale objective truth that really transcends all things. There's a really big difference between the two. So, that plays a role. Often, people who are angry at God or who don't believe that God is good think that because maybe they've been hurt, maybe they've experienced suffering or loss in their life, or maybe they've been hurt by the church corporately, or maybe by Christians within the church, or people who they looked up to who then disappointed them. There are any number of reasons why somebody might be holding on to a disappointment or a grudge against God. And we have to remember that's okay. If that's where the person is starting from, if that's where they're at, we can meet them there. And I'm hoping to help equip the church to better meet people where they are at. And I think one last reason why are some of these objections to the existence of God or the goodness of God really taking such a stronghold in our society? I think it's simply because the church doesn't really teach how to uh, articulate the Christian worldview. How do we defend the faith or even go offensive in the sense that we're going to explain our view? The Bible calls us to be in season and out of season, prepared at all times to talk about the hope within us. That means we always have to be prepared no matter who we're talking to or what some of those objections are. We have to be ready emotionally and spiritually prepared. And our approach has to be with grace and with compassion, as well as the truth of the message, all of that combined. But I feel that we're just not adequately equipping Christians to understand some of the answers to these issues and how to really tackle them.